Another week calls for another wave of the latest gaming news, may it be good or heartbreakingly sad. Beena here, and I've got you covered on what's the buzz around the gaming community, so buckle up as we fly through what we have in store today. A new VR game launches this May, an action-adventure title set in a vivid sci-fi world where you can swim, climb, and jump around. Your goal is to basically collect resources, cook your own food, and craft and upgrade weapons to battle against some wild aliens, droids, or humanoid creatures. The game will immerse you with 3D audio technology and a complete ambient soundtrack that adapts to whatever environment you're in, giving you that real-life feeling. Plus, the DualSense controller haptics will give triggers that adapt to what weapon you are using, making combat more fun and exciting. Players can get their hands on Hubris on the PSVR 2 this May 2023. The PC VR version did receive mostly positive reviews, with players commending its astounding graphics and sound. However, the game kind of fell short with its storytelling, dialogue, and voice acting. Given that the game will be released on a different platform, I'm hoping Cyborn BV would improve how the dialogue and voice acting is showcased in the game. As with the story, one thing that gets most players hooked into a title is its depth, and with this one being narrative-driven, one may get bored of the stories lacking. I hope they would update the storyline in the future or release a newer version with more plot. Mortal Kombat fans, exciting news as a teaser was just released recently on Mortal Kombat's 30-year appreciation video. It seems that Mortal Kombat 12 will follow along Mortal Kombat 11's storyline, with the hourglass filled with sand and then exploding. Fans speculate that this teaser may be a nod to Chronica, the Keeper of Time. Alongside this, the Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath expansion does conclude with either Shang Tsung or Liu Kang gaining control of the hourglass and creating a new era. Not much can be extracted from this trailer, but it sure is enough to hype Mortal Kombat fans out there. I'm kind of assuming this has got to do with messing up the timelines again, which is pretty interesting. I honestly can't wait until Mortal Kombat 12 is officially revealed. What do you think? I just knew the Mario Bros would never disappoint. Reaching the 1 billion mark at the box office, the Super Mario Bros movie is now the 10th animated film to achieve such an impressive feat in just 26 days. And it still is dominating in theaters around the world. Over the weekend, the movie earned $40 million domestically and $68.31 million internationally. It's the third Illumination film to earn $1 billion after Minions and Despicable Me 3. People of all ages have been running to theaters to see this remarkable film. Though some found that its story was kind of surface level, people still appreciated the fun little movie showcasing the legacy of the game. Honestly, I totally agree. If you're a Super Mario's fan who just wants to have some fun while watching your favorite video game on the big screen, then the movie will surely give you that serotonin boost. Older fans may nitpick the plot and all, while younger fans are in it for the fun experience. Nevertheless, it's a good film to spend a little of your time on. The highly anticipated Denjo character, BAIZHU, finally had his character demo reveal. Players have been familiar with BAIZHU for a long time, and everyone, including me, cannot wait to play this beautiful boy. He was introduced as the friendly owner of the Boo Boo Pharmacy in the northern part of the Liyue Harbor. Aside from being the first Denjo character in the game, Hoyoverse also confirms BAIZHU will be the only 5-star who will be available in the 3.6 update. Fans are ecstatic the moment BAIZHU's demo reveal was dropped. They complimented how his movements during attacks are so gentle and elegant that it fits both his personality and the fact that he's sick and should not strain himself too much. Some even notice how his normal attacks are him hitting pressure points and controlling his opponent's internal energy, which makes so much more sense given his poor physical physique. Every new character drop in Genshin does excite me, and I can't wait to get my hands on the first Denjo healer. Now that is history in the making, you know? Plus, BAIZHU's been a fan favorite since his appearance, and I've also been a part of those players bugging Hoyoverse to release him as a playable character, you know? He's such a gentle and swift character that's just pleasing to the eyes, and I'm so sure playing his character will keep me relaxed in playing Genshin. RedFAIL is an open-world first-person shooter video game that features both single-player and cooperative multiplayer modes. Players can choose among 4 playable characters, each with unique backgrounds and abilities, to fight against vampires as well as human enemies within the game. It was released for Windows and Xbox Series XS last May 2, 2023, but unfortunately, it was met with disappointment and frustration from PC gamers Tyler Culp, who has played the game for 40 hours and still finds it to be a miserable experience. Hope's assessment of RedFAIL is that it's a lifeless multiplayer shooter without any of the playful, systematic creativity that Arcane is known for. Checking out RedFAIL's reviews on Steam broke my heart as it contains mostly negative reviews on what seemed to be a promising game. Fans commented that the gameplay was boring, especially with how lacking the story is. The world feels empty and void of activity along with poor graphics and the game itself being buggy. I was honestly hyped for this game because who wouldn't love to fight vampires? Unfortunately, playing the game didn't get me hooked as it lacked in a lot of aspects. It didn't have a solid storyline and some character designs do not really connect with the environment or the game itself. Aside from that, the game is really swamped with bugs and needs a whole improvement overall. I hope RedFAIL could make up for this, being the style of the game was really promising. And that's all we've got this week. If you ever have more exciting news to share or opinions on the news we've just discussed, feel free to hit us in the comment section. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more gaming news and content on your feed. Keep us company on Twitter too for more of our good old memes. In the meantime, I'm Beena, and I'll see you again very soon.